Hello? This feels so awkward because it has been so long. I think I think I had a vlog going and we're just gonna see what's in there. I haven't posted for over a month. I think I have 2 vlogs that I can edit. Well, 1.5. But your girl's been really going through it. And just trying to exist, just trying to simply exist. And it's not been great, but we're on the up and up now, hopefully. But let me tell you, Tuesday night, it's Saturday today, Tuesday night, a really bad night. I still felt really crappy. Wednesday, like, not feeling it, didn't want to stream. Got myself ready for stream, had a couple minutes. I'm like, I'm just gonna lay on the bed and chill. And I did. And it was great. And then I get up and I see ants all across there on my iPad. I broke my iPad charger, the part that connects in, getting it away. Ants everywhere, just ants everywhere. So Wesley's like, I'll deal with this. And I already didn't feel like streaming, and that was kind of like the final be-all end-all, because like even if like I wanted to stream, like the room was a mess and Wesley kept coming in and really like 10 minutes to kill ants. So we went up for ice cream instead. Came home and I was laying at the foot of the bed, very far away from this. Oh my god, wait, before that, I was in the kitchen and I was like, oh, is there something on my back? I'm like, maybe it's an ant. And then a little bit later I looked down, there's an ant on me. And so I panicked. I ran to the bathroom and like stripped, and there was like another ant on me and ants in my clothes. So that was great. Anyway, so then fast forward, we go for ice cream, come back, put the littles to bed. I'm laying at the foot of the bed because I'm going nowhere near there, and I'm chilling. I'm like, maybe I'll read. Maybe I'll read a calming book. And then there's an ant on me. I also had like a panic attack or an anxiety attack at some point during all of this because, again, emotions and also ants don't go well together. So didn't stream that night. Then Thursday, I go to refill my water bottle, which had been sitting there. And so I open it up, and in the straw I see like some gunk, and like I'm like, I haven't washed this for a while, so maybe. And then I'm like, is that a spider? No, it was ants! There were so many ants. There was like 20 to 25 ants in the straw, like in a ball. And then when I dumped out the water bottle, there was like another like 20 ants in it. Horrified. So anyway, so that's how like the last week has gone. Your girl's been struggling. We've been working on the adjustment of status paperwork, which Wesley was working on, which I'm very grateful for, because even though I was just sitting on this couch, on the bed here, like giving him information that he needed, I was getting anxious about it because the whole visa process, as you know, is so much, and it was so anxiety inducing, and it's just, but anyways, so yeah, today we're gonna do a Saturday reset, I think. But first, let me show you this really cool thing that someone from our community sent to us. Let me see, how's the best way to do this? It's a wedding gift, and she took this photo of us, right? And then there's azurite, and then there's me, Keeper. Isn't that so cool? So yeah, that's such a cool little gift. And then it comes with a frame too that we can then put that in. I'm pretty excited about it. I also just realized that this picture is photoshopped, and we weren't actually standing next to each other. That's so funny. Anyway, I'm really excited. We're gonna build that on Monday, I think, because that's my birthday. But yeah, that's where we're at. Things that we're gonna work on today. My mom sent me down a package. I have to try to reschedule delivery. It's being a butt, so I'm gonna try that again in a bit. And the room is, like, honestly, over here pretty clean. Over there, laundry. But that is fine because laundry needs to be done. You also might notice this big empty space here. Well, let me show you what's going on there. I obviously have my beautiful little craft section here, and the initial plan had been 2 bookshelves like this, and then have a counter over top of them. But, like, I think that would be too high to work on things. And also, like, it's just not working. So I decided to get another bookshelf. Oh my god, the lighting is so bad, to go here. And that's where I moved that to. And I'm going to fill this up. I'm going to put my embroidery machine out here because I really and truly want to learn how to use it. But currently it's in a box under this table. And it just needs to be out here where I can see it more actively. And then I think what I'm also going to do, so any of the craft stuff there is going to move out here. I think I'm going to move all this thread that I have here onto that, and all my embroidery thread, so it's all like kind of the thread and the textile stuff is together, and then this will be like other crafts. And then in an ideal world, I can then get some of this stuff off of the top there. So then we can move this stuff on top of that unit, and then we can move this back, hopefully up to there. I have to measure. I don't know if that table's wide enough for this to fit. And then we can set up all our consoles across the front here. I set up the PlayStation 2 the other day, and we've been playing Burnout 3, which is so much fun if you haven't played it. So that's eventually the goals. And then with this bookshelf, the plan is to move like a lot of books over there, because this thing is like full and a mess, and kind of make it like cutesy too, not just like here's all the books, but like, hey, here's all the books, especially TBRs and stuff. So that is the plan. That's what we're working on. I think first things first, I'm gonna get the laundry going, because that's obviously gonna take the longest. Ooh, I was gonna do like a the living room's a disaster too, I am aware. The littles room, even worse. But we're gonna work on that this week when they are back, because they're with their mom currently. But I was gonna do like a reset the kitchen with me, but Wesley and I kind of took care of it while I was cooking. So that is nice, but that's the plan. My foot really hurts today too. And, but we're just gonna, you know, do our best. I also have like this box here, which is currently very convenient to hold stuff. Where is it? It's right there. But it has hangers in it, and I think I can put those hangers in the closet because I need more hangers anyway. So the goals are high, but the nice thing is I edited so much last week, I think it was. So all I really have to do is, or maybe it was this week, I don't remember, thumbnails, and I can post next week. So that's exciting. If I get more editing done, fantastic, but like 5 thumbnails is really the goal.
To belong when I already found my home. To belong when I'd already known that you would be there when the rains are gone. Like a light in the night, you will always be my home.
Alrighty, so I got a little bit distracted, but I did get, it's a mess. It's a mess, you'll see. I did get everything in there, but then I got distracted going through here because I know that there's like just a ton of books and some that are too young for the girls. So going through that, I'm gonna put the books that are their age in their room so we have more books to read. But I did also, like, you know, we've been going through here. I've been getting rid of stuff. I've got like a garbage bag of crap that was just like in some of those bins that I didn't need. So it's coming along well. I'm doing more laundry because there was some that was found in that back corner, so we're getting that washed. And I've moved on to my second book. So I finished Snow Globe 2, and it was like an alright ending. Yeah. But I'm on to Heartless, shoot. Is Heartless Hunter the series? Or is it the book? Rebel Witch, which is the sequel to, is it Heartless Hunter or Crimson Moth? Help! It's book 2 of the Crimson Moth series. So the first one was Heartless Hunter, and this is Rebel Witch, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying it more at this point than I was enjoying Snow Globe 2. I don't know if it just took me a while to get into it or what, but back to this. The plan is to move at least some of the board games down into there, so that'll be good. This week we're gonna work on, you know, blitzing this room and making it pretty, and also dealing with that. Like, obviously the littles are littles, but I swear they just, like, their room will be clean they'll go in and they'll close the door and they come out and it's exploded. And I'm sure that that's a regular occurrence, but obviously this stepmom thing is still relatively new to me. And so, yeah, but anyways, we're gonna work together with them this week to get it cleaned out. Also, the closet in their room, they don't have access to because their toys just are right in front of it. And I think that's just full of a bunch of stuff that we're gonna have to go through and some for donations. So that's the plan. In an ideal world, I will also, I bought towels to make the girls like towels that they can put on after their shower because it drives me nuts when they get out of their shower and they get dressed right away and their clothes are just soaking and then they're like, I'm so cold. I'm like, yeah, because your hair's soaking wet. So anyways, I'm gonna work on that, but obviously there's a few things I need to do, like I need to clear off the table so I can lay out the pattern so I can tape together, or alternatively, this is way too short, hold up. There we go. Or alternatively, I need to sweep the floor, which means I need to find the floor. And there's cardboard everywhere. It's one of those things, it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. I am glad that is a terrible shadow on my face. I'm glad that I'm starting to feel better physically, mentally, emotionally, or at least at this point. We'll see how long that lasts, because I seem to like not make it through a week right now without having some sort of thing going on, but maybe this will help, you know, clean your environment, clean your space, maybe getting back to vlogging will help. I'm not sure, but that's what we're working on. Doing laundry, and then I'll get, I still like, I'm not really sure. I just feel ridiculous carrying this around, because like this, I mean like obviously like I'm 5'6", so obviously this tripod's tall and I feel dumb carrying it around. Anyway, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do with this bookshelf here. Like, I know I want it to be aesthetic, but there's also the issue that when we moved, you can see there, the back came off. I think I might have finishing nails, so I might be able to fix that. I think we're just gonna do ugly books at the bottom, but heavy ones. Kind of like what's over there, but I don't know. And I want to have like at least, I think 3 shelves of cute between my writing books and my reading books, because I've gotten back into writing a little bit recently, which has been good. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. We're slowly getting, it's a mess, but like I feel good that I'm at least getting stuff done. I've been pulling stuff out of the one box. I have like 2 or 3 boxes that are still unpacked. They're kind of like decor and stuff. But I'm slowly emptying them, I feel, so like that's gotta be good. There's also like some stuff in the closet I need to deal with, but the closet closes, so we don't need to worry about that. So anyways, that's the current state of things. I just want to do an update because like I've just been kind of like focused in listing my book and not showing you what we're doing. Also, I got distracted. I like literally was like, I wonder what's in this cupboard, and then I went and just kind of started cleaning. So that's where we're at. I keep losing my phone and I don't know where it is, but an exciting thing I found are these VU glasses, which are like bone conducting glasses, so you can like listen. The lighting is so bad because I'm right under a light. So you can like listen to music, still not better. It's talking to me. I'm trying to find my phone right now so I can see if I can connect them, because I got them years ago and I haven't had them for a while, but they're fully charged now, but I've lost my phone. But I'll show you what I got done over there. The table obviously still needs some work, but look at that. Compared to what it was before, it's so nice. Also got the yoga mat in there and my fabric roll thingy stabilizer. So it's coming along. It's not perfect, but I did get a chance to sweep, which I've been wanting to do for a long time. Longer than I would like to admit, to be honest, because like, okay, I don't want to nag on things, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna sweep the floor, and Wesley was like, I'll help you sweep the floor tomorrow, and I'm like, okay, and so I don't want to nag, so I didn't like remind, and then, yeah, so the floor never got swept. It's been weeks. And so finally I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. I know we're gonna clean this week, and like we gotta get rid of the styrofoam and stuff, but it's coming along. I'm just dying. I'm very warm. If you can't tell, I'm gonna stop to take a snack break. Actually, no, I'm gonna find my phone first. It was here, right there, for a lot of the night. And when it wasn't there, it was on my desk. but it's in neither place right now. Is it on my bed? On the bed? Bathroom? Maybe? In a second, I'm gonna have to find my phone. Which the number of times I've had to use Find My Phone to oh, I put it in a silly spot. It's right here. DVDs. Which, now that I have my PlayStation 2 connected to the TV, we can watch DVDs. Which I think will be fun, because I'm sure I have a lot of good ones that the littles would like. Like, I got them into High School Musical, and recently the Lizzie McGuire movie. So, like, you know, very exciting things. It's so funny, though, because they'll be like, I don't wanna, I think, no, I don't like this. And we're like, too bad, that's, you decided and you picked that. And then the next day they're like, oh my god, I love that movie so much. It's like, yeah, don't just judge something, watch it. Anyways, I'm gonna clean up after dinner still a little bit, but like I said, snack time. I'm feeling, it feels like I've done nothing, but like, it feels like I've done stuff, if that, you know, makes sense. I also did the laundry. I have another load to do. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break, take a snack, then I'm gonna switch focus to computer stuff, because I still have to get my schedule up for the week. I still have to make all those thumbnails I talked about and post everything for the week. And maybe shorts too, I'm not sure. But it's like, it's the little stuff. It's the stuff that doesn't get done that I'm getting taken care of. And I think that's a good thing. And then, like I said, I'll see if I can find nails. If not, we'll have to buy some, because I would rather replace or fix the back before I fill that with books than fill it with books and then have to move it. Because, like, it's, as is, it's kind of heavy. So we shall see, but we're getting there. I think I'm gonna probably move this shelf down and this shelf down, one each, I would guess. And then maybe put some Lego on it too and make it look cutesy, because she ain't cutesy at this particular moment, but that is okay.
I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
That was a freaking marathon. I forgot that I like edited so many videos this week and then just didn't bother exporting them. Basically, I was doing a co-work stream, and so I was afraid to export videos while I was streaming because it's heavy on GPU on both cases, and so I just edited a ton of them. I'm now exporting the last one. I've got all the thumbnails done, and this means that I have all the content for next week already edited and thumbnails done. Sorry, this week coming up and the following week, which is super exciting. And then I have demos for a while. I didn't record it all this week because we were having a rough one, but the week before I did kind of set myself up for success with getting so much stuff done. So I'm hoping this week to kind of do the same. We'll see, because the little started extracurrics, which happen on Thursday, and Thursday is usually my recording day, but like I don't usually start recording until after Wesley starts streaming. But you know, it's gonna be a shift and something different. It's just after midnight now, so I think I'm doing pretty good for progress. Honestly, I don't really know what the plan is for today. I have to do invoicing. Typically I have been editing, nope, try again. Typically I've been doing co-work, what is up with this hair? I need to dye my roots so badly too. Anyways, typically I have been doing co-working streams on Sunday, which is so fantastic because I can do things like edit and all that stuff, and I can still hang out with my community and stuff, which is nice, because like I have a hard time taking time away from stream even if I should, and so this lets me still stream but get stuff done that I need to, that's helping the mental health, you know? So that's a win. But this week, because it's my birthday on Monday and I'm not streaming on Monday because it's the first birthday we're celebrating in person of mine, I'm gonna play games on Sunday. And so, oh my goodness, can I say anymore? So I need to do invoicing today because I won't have time to do it tomorrow. So that definitely needs to be done. I'm thinking we should probably make the bed. And I want to put that picture up. It's my diploma. Can you see it? It's over there. Can you see it? There it is. I want to put the diploma up because it's been in a box, and it's not that I'm like, I need to display my diploma. It's mostly I just want to make sure it doesn't get broken, and if it's on the wall, it's not going to get broken unless it decides to fall, which it shouldn't. I think it'll be pretty sturdy. So that's, oh my goodness, yes. It's done exporting. Good job, computer. You did great. That's fantastic. I got so much stuff done. Like, how many did I can't see over my microphone. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 12 things export it. 10 of those, no, not quite 10 of those. Some of those are demos, others are full game playthroughs and stuff, but feels so good. Feels so good to have done that. So there's a few things I still want to do. I also, I think I showed that, which is my Lego wall. I have my Lego piranha plant, from Mario, and I'm like, she deserves to be up there too. She's a plant. And then on stream, I bought this for myself because these had been out of stock for a while. I know Wesley would have eventually bought them for me, but I just really, really wanted them, and I saw them in stock, and they're happy plants, and I love them so much. And it's really cool too because the way they're built, you can just switch them out if you want to. They can have different ones. I suspect, I like it the other way though, I suspect that we will see more of this happy plant line from Lego because, one, they're super cute. The fact that the plants are modular means that you could just bring out a bunch of different colors and sizes and shapes of the plants, and people can switch the plants in between them, which will make it even more exciting and customizable. And they're just adorable. So I expect we'll see more of these, and I really hope that we freaking do. This is dying right now, so I'm gonna put on charge while I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but I did put on charge earlier. Apparently it took a lot of time lapses. The one thing that sucks about this camera, and it's the Canon V10 PowerShot, it's in my description, I'm pretty sure, is that there is no external battery, which means that when it dies, it's just dead, and so you have to stop. Whereas personally, with my G7X or with my, I don't remember what the other one, the 50, Canon something 50, M50, I always had extra batteries to make sure that I wouldn't have an issue with running out of it. So as much as I love the slim profile and how great this is, and even my GoPros, I had extra batteries. I wish there was an external battery. That's my only downside on this. I'm thinking about maybe getting the DJI little guy, because I think that could be fun. And then maybe if I had 2 different cameras, I don't know, I feel like I would need to vlog more consistently to warrant doing that. So we'll see. We're hoping to get back into the game now. Fingers crossed. I also found, finally, and you don't know that I've been looking for this forever, but I've been looking for it forever, the remote for my walking treadmill. And when I say I've been looking for it forever, it's been months. I found it previously and I put it somewhere safe, and I finally found that safe spot yesterday, the day before, so I'm really excited about that because that means I can get that out. I've got my little TV in my craft corner so I can watch something. You know, one day, hopefully a standing desk. Today is not that day, but we can still do things and walk and stuff. Alrighty, it's 1 o'clock now, and I definitely turned on the camera for a reason. I'm about to start invoicing, so that's what we're getting to. My goals, I think, are to get invoicing done, and I haven't looked at it, so there's a really good chance that it's gonna be real awful. It has been lately. I used to be able to do invoicing in that is the wrong email. I respond to a bunch of not brand emails, but dev emails, because people are like, hey, play my game. And I'm like, no, or yes. Anyways, I responded to a bunch of those, and I got a bunch of stuff done. I think my goal, oh, hey, that person's cool. It's so funny because, like, obviously I haven't been out to Blind Channel in 2 years now, but I still recognize names because people come back super regularly. Anyway, what I was saying is invoicing has been pretty tragic lately. Instead of taking like a year, instead of taking like 15 to half an hour, which like typically I got it down to, it's been like an hour plus, and I hate that. Let me see. No. Okay, that's good to know. There's no random companies staying in cabins. That's the first thing I always check because it's so easy to miss people staying in cabins. So I always check that first. Let's see. It's not great. It's not the worst. It's probably gonna be like an hour at least. So unhelpful. What the boat drivers are supposed to do, boat captains, whatever you want to call them, are supposed to do is put how much standby time they have. And this person's literally like, I did standby from 11:12 to 12:15, which just gives me more time to, it like takes me longer because now I have to like do the math for all the different times. It's frustrating. I didn't mention it, but my really, really good friend who has been on this channel like a long time ago, he works out there still. He is with Strudel's mom. They have a baby together now. It's like perfect. It's like 2 parts of my lives like came together, and I love them so much. He's in the hospital. He texted me yesterday, and he was like, guess who's burnt out and in the hospital? I'm like, what the heck, bud? In 2021, somewhere in there, he ended up in the hospital. I got him a job out in Blind Channel. Well, I got him an interview, but it was a guaranteed job because of his skills. Anyway, a thorn had pricked into his leg, and it got so infected because he's immunocompromised, and he was like in the hospital. They had to transfer him. He was there for like 2+ weeks. At one point he woke up and it said save left arm for dialysis because like his kidneys, which is what he's had the issues with, were failing so miserably. But he turned around, he pulled out of it, and it took him forever. Like, we would go for walks. We used to go for hikes all the time, and now it was taking us like an hour and a half to go for like a half a kilometer walk on flat. Maybe it was a kilometer, but it was like, it went from like being very active and I'm like, how can I keep up? And he's like just ahead of me to like, do I need to slow down more? So anyways, that was like a whole thing. He came back from it. Since then, they've figured out a lot of what's wrong with his health issues and stuff, but I guess he knelt down the other day and something poked him in the knee and leg infected again, so he's in the hospital. But he says it's not like before, but he's like just got this brutal fever that's just taking it out of him. And then once he's in like the safe zone, they're just gonna let him go, but he's gonna be in there till then. But I'm like, what are they gonna do? Because they only have so many water taxi skippers. That's the word I was going for earlier. And I don't know if they have like childcare out there, or if it's been like if one's out, the other one's with the kid, vice versa. So like they're potentially doing 2 skippers now because of the poor guy. But apparently I think it's just been busy and miserable and everything. Like, I mean, I haven't talked to him for a bit, but because they've been so busy, but he would be like, yeah, I worked 120 hours in this pay period and it's not even over yet. And like, it should be 80. But anyway, so that's fun, but I'm just gonna continue to try to water. I just remembered the thing that I picked it up for. You just got a whole story that you didn't need, but like whatever. Drink water, especially if it doesn't have ants in it. Anyway, I'm home alone right now. Wesley's at work. His mom has gone off to visit someone for a couple days. The littles are not here. And it's so weird for me to be in this house alone. I am fairly certain that since I moved down here, I have not been alone in this house for like more than an hour or two. So it's like so crazy because I'm the queen of solo times and alone vibes, right? And I'm so used to that. And so it's nice. It's weird, but it's nice. And Wesley was like, I don't like being home alone. Are you okay? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally good. It's just like, it's just a different thing. And I think that's like part of what I've been struggling with lately is like, even if I go into this room alone, there's still people in the house. And so like, I don't have like free reign. I'm a free ranger, but, it's nice kind of to be alone every once in a while. Also, and it's not like, you know, when it's just me and his mom, it's not like, I'm like, oh my god, she's back there. No, she stays back there. She like hardly ever comes out unless she's going out to have a smoke. But it's just kind of nice. It's just kind of nice. To that end, I think I'm going to start looking into volunteering soon. There's specifically like a, I don't think we have this in Canada, or at least not that I have seen, but there's like Friends of the Libraries volunteers and like bookstores, and I kind of want to work at the library eventually, if I can find a position, when I can actually work, of course. And so I was looking into the like the Friends of the Library bookstore, I think that's what it's called, and I'm like, I'm very well qualified for this with my background in like logistics, warehousing, retail, running stores, and customer service and all that. I'm like, this could be good. And like, so maybe I like apply there and I volunteer and it gets me out of the house, and I can like also like meet people that I'm not like directly related to kind of thing. So I was gonna wait until the littles go back to school, but like Wesley's like, maybe you should just try now. And in all fairness, the littles are going back to school in like a month or something. I don't know exactly when. And so who knows how long the process will take once I apply. So when I email my boss tonight, when I finish invoicing, I'm going to be like, hey, will you be a reference for me? And then I think I'm gonna reach out to my aunt for the other one, and I'll just be like, because it's like relationship, I'll be like former coworker / friend, because technically we're not related anymore, divorce, but you know. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and then just fill that out and go down, I guess, and hand it in. I haven't even been into the library, but it's fine. It's like really nice too, because it's not like super far away, so if I wanted to walk, I could. Wesley's like, there's unhoused people there, and I'm like, cool. I literally had to ask them to move so I could get into the theater. Like, I'm not concerned. And like also like beyond that, if you know Vancouver at all and you know like the downtown east side and the reputation it has, I used to get off on the bus right at Main Street where everybody was and just walk home because I live like right there. And so it's just all about being like hyper aware and vigilant, right? So like I'm not concerned. I think he is, and I think he'll be like, I know I'm gonna pick you up, I'm gonna drive and stuff all the time, but we'll see, because that man needs his sleep. I think the best plan, I think, would be to volunteer on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, at least, because they aren't stream days, although that's rough because then I have to like wake up after being up late, but that's kind of my thoughts initially, but we shall see. I can't with this hair. It looks like I'm balding there because of the roots. But anyways, I need to shut up because I have talked for way too long. I guess I've missed you guys, and I need to, get into invoicing. Hopefully I can finish this in an hour or less, and then I think I want to fold the laundry, which is over there, and then get the other laundry out and get the diploma degree. Did I say decree? Degree up on the wall, and then we'll kind of go from there. I've been staying up super late and my sleep has been awful, but we can hope. I'm gonna put on Black Doves because I started watching it. It's got Keira Knightley in it. It's pretty okay so far. And invoicing time. Alrighty, so it's 3:30 in the morning. Invoicing took over an hour. It was about an hour and 15 when it was all said and done. It was mostly straightforward. There's just so much stuff to do. But we got it done, and then Wesley took his break, so I chatted with him. My goal before I climb into bed is to fold the laundry that's in the basket and get it put away, and then at least grab the laundry that's in the dryer now, if not get it put away. I would love to get the dishwasher empty too, but like the reality is it's not gonna happen. I forgot about all the exporting I had to do, and that took quite a while. But that is fine because things are looking better than they were earlier today. Laundry is clean, except I realized I missed an entire bra. Dang, I would have liked for that to be clean. Also, I got a stain on my shirt, which is honestly very me. Anyway, we're gonna fold and put away, hopefully, because sometimes I like fold and I don't want to put away, but hopefully we got the audiobook going, continuing to listen to Rebel Witch, and which is really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. How far am I into it? I'm already on chapter 10. I'm like 4 hours into this already. And it like, yeah, it's real good. It's real good. Highly recommend. Anyway, I'm gonna do the thing now. So, headphones back on. Locking in.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun.
Alrighty, well, it is now 4:30, but I did get all the laundry folded and put away, and I kind of tidied up a little bit. I had a breakfast drink because I was like, I'm kind of hungry, but at 3:30 I don't want to cook anything. So I did that, got ready for bed. We're in the jammies, and I'm on chapter 17 of the Crimson Moth. It's just, of the Rebel Witch. It's just so good. It's just so good. It's just so good. I highly recommend it. The first one first, obviously, which is Heartless Hunter, and then this one. But anyways, I'm gonna climb to bed, go drink some water because the dehydration, or I guess the hydration, has not been great lately, because it's so warm. Like, I'm not used to it. We're like hitting like high 30s Celsius and like high 90s, and I'm just like not here for it. And my body specifically is not here for it. It's so dehydrated, like my hair even, and so we gotta, I think I probably need to get like a hair oil or something, or a mask, because she's not doing great. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'm happy to be back vlogging. Hopefully we can do this again. Hopefully, like, even if it's just like one post a week, you know, something like that. Maybe that's what we aim for, because, like, you know, I post 5 videos a week plus shorts on my Keeper CGC YouTube channel, so you should check that out. And plus I stream 4 days a week, so, you know, time. But anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe, all that good stuff. See you in the next one, whenever that may be. Bye.
Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when